As we reflect on that ancient journey, we take a few moments to think about our own Jewish journeys. And I'd like to invite Allie Dietzek to share a little bit of her Jewish journey with us this evening.
Shana Tova, everyone. My name is Allie Dietzek, and I've been a member of this congregation since 2001. As early as I can remember understanding who I was, I can remember understanding that I was Jewish. I am part of a very strong Jewish family who is sitting in the front row here tonight. In fact, whenever my family traveled together, we were required to take a Jewish tour of that place. I have been on Jewish tours in Austria, Argentina, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and countless other places, and it's always the same story. This is where the Jews used to be. I want to go on and tell you my life story, but instead I'm going to tell you one story. I remember a moment I had while traveling in India a few years ago. Some new friends and I were hanging out by a lake, and we started talking about religion, and I revealed that I was Jewish. My new friend Sarah, a French Muslim girl, said to me, "I don't know a lot about Jews, but I know you guys all want to marry each other, right? It's really important to you guys. Is it really important to you, Allie?" And I realized in that moment that although I never considered myself particularly religious, and I am very liberal and open-minded, it was important to me. But why? I felt like my answer needed to do justice to this broadly held belief on behalf of Jews worldwide. I sat there on a rock in a wet bathing suit just thinking, but I couldn't put my finger on it. It wasn't so much the whole, oh, marriages have enough problems, don't make religion another one. Was it about raising Jewish kids? I felt like that could be done with just one parent, maybe instilling the values. Was it about the culture? No, I felt like that could easily be maintained anyway. And then it hit me. It wasn't so much that I wanted to marry a Jew, it was that I just wanted Jews to continue to exist. And I had a feeling that a person who cared enough about Judaism to care whether it continued to exist was likely to be Jewish. Can a non-Jewish person care about Jews and love the culture? Of course, many do. Do they have a vested interest in defending it when it's uncomfortable or unpopular? Most importantly, would it matter to them whether in 1,000 years from now, Judaism were to become extinct? I realized that if it was important to me to marry a Jew, it wasn't for the shared traditions or cultural practices, although those are great. It was for the shared commitment to the survival of our people. As Jews, just our existence alone is extraordinary, a triumph over adversity. Only when our continued existence is assured can we engage in the luxury of theological discourse or debate the nuances of raising kids. Today, 15.7 million strong, we embody a kaleidoscope of identities, yet we share an unbreakable truth, the profound fact of our existence. Our enduring presence through millennia of perseverance against all odds is the essence of our Jewish identity, my Jewish identity, and my Jewish journey. My partner doesn't need to adhere to any specific dogma or practice or even religion. They just need to recognize and cherish the imperative of Jewish continuity, because it is a defining characteristic of Judaism, just existing at all. Last year, just a few days after the horror of October 7th, I was back in India, sitting on the floor of my friend's clothing shop. An Israeli girl walked in, and once I heard her speak Hebrew, I felt comfortable enough to say to her, "I'm so sorry for everything that's happening in Israel right now." She said, "Thank you, it's terrible. My brother is in the army, and I'm terrified for him. I'm afraid to stay here, and I'm afraid to go back home." I didn't know what to say, so I just said, "Can I give you a hug?" And she said, "Yes, I would like that." So I stood up and gave her a hug. And in that moment, although we were complete strangers, it felt like we'd known each other for a lifetime. Because within that embrace, There was so much unspoken, but understood. Within that embrace, we each felt the flesh and blood of someone who, without a doubt, believed the other deserved to exist. Today, I continue my Jewish journey in the form of sharing my story with you, in this place where I attended Hebrew school, and in the context of my Jewish community, which includes all of you, whether or not we've personally met. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I wish you all a happy, healthy, and meaningful new year. L'chaim.